that's been to therapy and learned some boundaries. Dip the whole bird in and waller it around to get it coated in all that oil and seasoning before you add it on top of your veggies, breast side up. Toss in a few freezer garlic cloves and a fresh whole lemon cut in half, plus the butt ends of the lemon you juiced into the cavity. Now here, something weird happened. I had chicken hands, but I needed to touch something clean, so I panicked and dropped my whole lemon into the oil, but it's fine. No harm, no foul. It's all going to get cooked together anyway. Normally, I would go ahead and add the compound butter now, but I decided to wait until I could get some toothpicks on the way home to patch up that torn skin. Pour on the rest of that oil. Don't waste any of that good flavor, because what doesn't cling to the Yardbird will run down and season those vegetables. Put the lid on and stick the whole thing in the fridge and head off to play in the dirt and wood with some sharp objects. I listened to the beginning of the race on the way home, and I caught Darrell Waltrip giving his official send-off for the first time in years, and it made my heart so happy. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys. I missed most of stage 1, but I got home just in time to see Ryan Blaney's Impact Man send him to the rear again and start stage 2 from the back. So I set the bird out on the stove to come up to room temperature while the oven's preheating to 350, and went off to shower while contemplating fighting an entire pit crew. When I got out, the oven was ready, and it was at this moment I realized I forgot to get toothpicks. So we're just going to cram our compound butter pucks under the breast skin the best we can and just hope for the best. I put the lid on, and then I'm going to roast it at 350 for an hour and 40 minutes. Then take the lid off, crank the heat to 400, and let it go for another 30 minutes to crisp the skin and toast those seasonings. You're going to go for 20 minutes per pound total, and just that last 30 minutes you crank up the heat to 400 with the lid off to get it crispy and toast the seasonings. Once it's done, it's beautiful. Take a few spoonfuls of the drippings for gravy while it rests, and this gravy is going to be unlike any other because it picks up the seasonings and the lemon juice that we roasted that chicken in. So it's light and bright even though it's gravy, which is normally warm and comforting and shaped like a hug. So this is a light, bright, and comforting food hug all at the same time. Since the juice is already hot, we don't have to preheat the pan. Add in equal parts flour and cook for a minute, and then thin it with water, broth, or stock until you get the consistency you want. Just add a little bit at a time and kind of keep stirring. I'm making extra today because I want leftovers for chicken pot pie tomorrow. Once the consistency is right, flavor it with chicken bouillon. Unless you use broth or stock, then you're good. You don't have to do the bouillon step. Finish your stuffing according to the package directions and pull, and dinner's done. It took about 20 minutes of hands-on work, but it tastes like you spent all day slaving over the stove. This is going to feed 4 to 6 for about $15 and can be done even on busy days when your arms feel like they might fall off. So I'm going to go stuff my face while my man Ryan Blaney battles from the rear to a heroic 3rd place finish and wonder what their staff meeting on Monday morning is going to sound like. And I also take the time to explain the Darlington stripe, how the track used to be the other way around and had covered front stretch stands,